Warning. This video is gonna be long and passionate. Attention span challenged people. You can let me know in the comments how long were you able to survive.
Welcome to Useless but Cool Facts about Missions in the Halo franchise, a series where I will talk about one fact of a certain mission which is useless to know, but it'll definitely make you the smartest kid or adult in the room. Today's mission is gonna be... There's an easier way to obtain the effects of the Avid in your daddy's skull without having to fight the gauntlet of Ultra Elites. First, start Outskirts with the Sputnik skull on. Then ensure that the Avid in your daddy's skull has been spawned, but don't pick it up. Instead, backtrack all the way and pick up the blind skull. Since you're on MCC, you won't get the effects of the blind skull. Then with the skull, make your way to Hotel Zanzibar, and at the section with the Warthog and Ghosts, take a right towards the dead end. Grenade jump onto this part, then grenade jump onto this path, and just follow along the highway. There will be an invisible path near the end on which you can walk along to get to the other side. Once on the other side, hug the wall, and when you're about to reach this corner, slow down your movement speed. Controller users can just move slowly, while keyboard users, you can stick to the wall while pressing D. Once you reach near the end, this will happen. This happens because the trigger volume for the I Would Have Been Your Daddy's skull room actually sticks in this corner, even though the BSP isn't actually loaded. BSP is basically just a zone of a level which gets rendered instead of the entire level itself, which saves performance. But the trigger volume doesn't get deleted along with the BSP, hence why you can load the trigger volume from this BSP. It doesn't even check if you have the I Would Have Been Your Daddy's skull. It just checks if you have a skull, like the oddball skull, which is why it works even with the blind skull. What the game does here is it essentially tries to put you into the arena, but since that BSP isn't actually loaded, the game eventually fails in teleporting you and ends up just giving you the effects of the skull. Now, if your question is, hey, this sounds extremely useful, why have you put this in a video about useless facts? Well, the reason I put this in a useless fact, besides actually being quite useful, is because it's not useful for MCC or Halo 2 Project Cartographer, as you can just enable the skulls from the main menu in MCC and the specialized menu made for Project Cartographer, and not to mention doing this will actually soft lock your game, forcing you to revert to last checkpoint. In fact, doing this won't even give you the achievement, for which you have to actually pick up the skull. And that's why I put this as a useless fact. But it is in fact very useful for attempting a lasso run on the OG Xbox or even the OG Halo 2 Vista if you're masochist enough. If you want to delve more into that, I'll link a video of the Vengeful Vadam in the description where he talks more about this skull in detail. His findings actually helped me a lot for this video and I highly want to thank him for this.